Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're exploring a fascinating science topic, living things and their habitats. All living things go through a life cycle, which is a series of changes they experience from birth to adulthood. Different types of animals have different life cycles. First, let us look at the butterfly life cycle, from tiny eggs to beautiful wings. First up, we've got the egg stage. The butterfly lays its teeny tiny eggs, usually on a leaf. They're super small and sometimes you can barely see them. These eggs contain everything needed to make a baby butterfly. Next, pop! Out hatches a larva, also known as a caterpillar. Caterpillars are eating machines. They munch on leaves, growing bigger and bigger. They go through something called molting, shedding their skin as they grow. This is like them getting new, bigger clothes. Then the caterpillar does something super cool. It forms a pupa, also known as a chrysalis. Inside the chrysalis, a magical transformation happens. The caterpillar's body changes completely. This process is called metamorphosis. And finally, after a few weeks, a beautiful butterfly emerges. It spreads its wings to dry and flies off to find food like nectar from flowers and to lay eggs of its own, starting the cycle all over again. So, there you have it. An egg, larva, which is a caterpillar, pupa, which is known as a chrysalis, and adult. What an amazing journey. Now for another amazing life cycle, the marvellous world of amphibians. Let's explore their journey from tiny eggs to hopping heroes. First up, the egg stage. Amphibians usually lay their eggs in water, like frog spawn. These squishy eggs hold everything needed to grow a baby amphibian. Then, out hatches a larva, also known as a tadpole. Tadpoles are like little fish. They breathe through gills and have a long tail for swimming. They munch on algae and tiny plants. Now the amazing transformation begins. This is called metamorphosis. The tadpole starts growing legs and its lungs develop so it can breathe air. Its tail shrinks. It becomes a froglet, a mini frog with a tiny tail, and then eventually a full-grown adult amphibian. Adult amphibians can live on land and in water. They breathe with lungs and through their moist skin. They eat insects and other small creatures. So, there you have it. Egg, tadpole, froglet and adult. What a brilliant journey! Now, let's peek into the amazing life of birds. First stop, the egg stage. Birds lay eggs in nests, which they build in all sorts of places, from trees to the ground. Inside each egg, a tiny chick is growing. It gets all the food and warmth it needs from the egg. Crack! The chick hatches. It's small, fluffy, and usually very hungry. Some parent birds work together to feed their chicks, bringing them insects, seeds or worms. Chicks grow super fast. Soon they grow feathers and learn to fly. This is called fledgling. They leave their nest and explore the world. Young birds learn to find food and avoid danger. They grow into adult birds, ready to build their own nests and lay eggs, starting the cycle all over again. So, it's egg, chick, flying away, and then more eggs. That's the amazing bird life cycle. Now we're going to follow an incredible journey from water to air with a dragonfly. Again, first up is the egg stage. Dragonflies lay their eggs in or near water, like ponds or streams. They stick them onto underwater plants. Then out hatches a nymph. Nymphs live underwater. They're fierce hunters, catching small insects and even tiny fish. With their extendable jaws, they have big eyes to spot their prey. As they grow, nymphs shed their skin, called molting. They do this many times. When they're ready, the nymph crawls out of the water onto a plant stem or rock, and then BAM! The nymph's skin splits and an adult dragonfly emerges, its wings unfold and dry. This is generally considered incomplete metamorphosis, as it only involves 3 stages: egg, nymph and adult. Nymphs resemble miniature adults. There is no pupal stage. Adult dragonflies are amazing flyers. They hunt insects in the air using their big eyes and fast wings. So, egg, nymph, and then a flying superhero. That's a dragonfly's amazing life cycle. Now let's take a dive into the awesome world of placental mammals. These are animals like dogs, elephants, whales, and even you. Ready to find out what makes them so special? Let's go! So, what's a placental mammal? Well, mammals are warm-blooded animals with fur or hair that feeds their babies milk. But placental mammals are extra cool because their babies grow inside their mum's womb or uterus, connected by something called a placenta. It's like a super straw that gives the baby food and oxygen before it's born. There are over 5,000 types of placental mammals. They live everywhere, on land, in the sea, even in the air. Think of lions prowling the savannah, dolphins swimming in the oceans, or bats flying at night. They've adapted to all sorts of places. Some have sharp claws, others have flippers. Whatever helps them to survive. Now, here's the science bit. The placenta helps the baby grow strong before birth. It's why placental mammals don't lay eggs like birds or reptiles. After they're born, mums feed the babies milk, yum, from the mammary glands, which helps them grow big and healthy. Most mammals give birth to well-developed young, but some have unusual life cycles. Marsupials, pouched mammals. Marsupials, such as kangaroos and koalas, give birth to tiny babies that are underdeveloped. The baby crawls into its mother's pouch, which is called a marsupium, where it stays safe and drinks milk until it is strong enough to live outside. Kangaroo babies are called joeys. The mother suckles the young inside the pouch through the mammary glands. And koala babies are also called joeys. Now we have some truly remarkable mammals. Monotremes, egg-laying mammals. Monotremes, like the duck-billed platypus, which you can see here, lay eggs instead of giving birth to live young. Once the eggs hatch, the babies feed on the mother's milk just like other mammals. These animals show that even within one group, mammals can have very different life cycles. The female platypus digs a special burrow with a cosy nest. She lays a couple of leathery eggs and curls around them to keep them warm. After a few weeks, the eggs hatch. Tiny blind baby platypuses called puggles emerge. The puggles stay in the burrow with their mum. She doesn't have nipples, instead she secretes milk from special patches on her belly and the puggles lick it up. As the puggles grow, they explore the burrow and eventually venture outside with their mum. They learn to swim, hunt for food and use their amazing senses. Adult platypuses are incredible. They have a duck bill for sensing their prey, webbed feet for swimming, and even a venomous spur on their hind legs. So, there you have it. Eggs, tiny puggles, and becoming amazing adult platypuses. What a wild ride! Now, let's zoom through the amazing life of an echidna. First, the echidna lays a single egg in her pouch. Out hatches a tiny puggle. It's super small and has no spines yet. The puggle stays in its mum's pouch drinking milk. Soon it grows its spiky spines. Then it leaves the pouch and learns to find ants and termites with its long snout and sticky tongue. Growing into an adult, it digs and forages, living its spiky life. Egg, puggle and adult. Well, that's the end of our science lesson today. We explored animal life cycles including mammals, birds, amphibians and insects. We looked at marsupials and monotremes. We hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching, and remember, science is all around us. Stay curious. That's all from me. See you next time. Bye.